Beethoven.
I really don't like our dog.
On a special Fox movie presentation.
And one more thing!
Yes, now at Pizza Hut, get the Pagemaster Meal Deal. One of 4 Pagemaster games, plus a large 2-topping pizza, 2-liter Pepsi, breadsticks, and more. All for just $12.99.
Wait! Didn't show me your library card.
Drop everything and hurry into the JCPenney After Thanksgiving sale, where you'll find incredible savings throughout every department. But after Saturday, it's over, so get going before everything disappears.
Welcome to your 40s. Yes, your 40s. You'll probably need a little more belt, a little more time, and a pair of bifocals. But wait, there's hope. Ask your doctor about AccuView for monovision, the contact lens fitting technique that lets you wear contacts instead of bifocals or reading glasses. AccuView for monovision. Disposable contacts that can dispose of bifocals.
I can handle this Fisher-Price radio control racer, even though I'm only 3. But someday,
I'll be bigger. Then I'll crank this baby into high gear and let her rip.
The 2-speed radio control racer from Fisher-Price.
How fast can you begin to feel relief from a cold? Depends. How fast can you open a Hall's with vapor action? Hall's vapor action means instant action, only from the halls of medicine.
Introducing the only candy made with the refreshing tart and sweet taste of Ocean Spray. All natural fruit waves when you're thirsty for a great candy.
Gillette introduces the next revolution in shaving closeness. Microfins. And they're only on the new Sensor XL. These microfins precede the blades. As Sensor XL's spring-mounted blades adjust to your face, these soft, flexible fins gently stretch your skin, so your beard stands up for the closest, most comfortable shave. Get closer than ever before. Get the new Gillette Sensor XL.
Starts. The numbers are just spectacular. No, in 1975, remember that? The King, Richard Petty, 13 wins and 30 starts, 21 top 5s, and he won the title by 722 points. You know what he won that year, guys? $130,275. That was the point championship. Then you see some bonus dollars thrown in. Look at that comparison. Let's go forward to DW. Darrell Waltrip at 12 wins and 31 starts in 1981. He won the title by 53 points over Bobby Allison that year. Check out the monies there. Gordon already this year versus what Darrell won for all of 1981. It gets better. That guy, Earnhardt, 1987, won the title by, 489 points over Bill Elliott, 11 wins, 21 top 5s. The Intimidator, couple of $1 million and change. That's not that far away. That's 11 years ago, guys. That's all.
Yeah.
And you know, if you step out of the so-called modern era, the greatest season ever was, of course, 1967 by Richard Petty. Folks, remember that year? 27 wins. 27 wins that year. 38 top 5s in 48 starts. At one point, 10 wins in a row? And his paycheck for that whole season was $130,000.
Well, the other night, Winston was in the media center and announced they're going to redo that No Bull 5 program. The guy with the biggest grin, guess who?
I bet.
Thank you. Come on, right this way. Get that costume.
wonderful. He's the best we've ever had. He didn't need any petting.
What?
Petting. He didn't need any petting.
Oh.
Where did you find him?
Oh, I just turned round and there he was.
I'm glad you turned round. I mean, I'm glad he was there. Just think if Mr. Macy had seen the other one.
Just think if Mr. Gimbal had seen the other one.
You want to ride in a motorcycle or a car?
No, I'm going to go home and get in a hot tub, and I might stay there until next Thanksgiving.
Oh, you really should see the parade. You worked so hard on it.
Oh, if I want to, which I doubt. I can see it from the roof of my apartment.
Well, that's right. You live down with the... Mrs. Walker. Go ahead, Mike.
Susan.
The starting lineup and roll them off for the Texas 500 after this.
In celebration of NASCAR's 50th anniversary, CBS Sports coverage of the Texas 500 is sponsored by Pennzoil, specially formulated for today's stop-and-go driving. Stop, go, Pennzoil. Miller Lite, who reminds you that anything can happen at Miller time. And by AutoZone, the best parts in auto parts.
Where's Rusty going today?
14th century, I think.
What'd you get? Italian Renaissance.
Nice.
When you learn to drive.
At Pennzoil,
Here we go.
we make motor oil that performs under the harshest conditions. Stop and go driving.
Come on.
If Pennzoil can protect these cars at the Taxi Cab 500, maybe you should ask for it next time you change your oil. Stop, go. Pennzoil.
A lot of times when something goes wrong with your car, you know it right away. But some parts, like shock absorbers, tend to wear out gradually over time. So gradually that many drivers fail to realize just how worn their shocks have become. So rather than wait till it's painfully obvious that you need new shocks,
hanging around at this room, so you can talk to them for the particulars, but it was a lovely day, and a lot of it's thanks to Shirley, who runs the bistro. So that's my announcement. Are there any others? I just want to make sure everybody knows today was his graduation, and this afternoon you're all invited to come. We're at the house around 4 to celebrate after graduation at our house. Are you ready? join me to the call of worship, to read the call of worship. Among the gods there is none like you, O Lord. All the nations you have made will come and worship before you, O Lord. Glory to your name.
I was taking a bubble bath, to relax. That's kind of what I do at home sometimes with my girl. It made me feel like being home, relaxing.
Mother. Oh, my bed!
We had a little bubble bath wrestling match going on. Call it gay if you will, whatever. I dare you to say something about being gay if you see me walking down the street.
It's coming up. That day is coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Counting down.
Science Extreme Supplements.
You can blend in or stand out. It's about how you define yourself. And I'm all about definition. Nobody works the way I do just to be ordinary. So I use Science Accelerate. I know who uses Science in the UFC, and I know who stands out. Science is a part of who I am, and who I am is someone I want people to remember.
Magneto's got an army out there. If you go to war, you might not come home.
If you're with us, then be with us.
We can make it like it was.
Nothing can stop us!
X-Men, The Last Stand, rated PG-13.
I was thinking,
Yeah?
Sometimes you find something so special and you just want to hold on to it. Beautiful on the outside, sure, but even more beautiful on the inside, and you just want to lock it up forever.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah! These can liners really lock in that Rocky Mountain taste. Hey, while you're up, grab me a beer.
Every Coors Light can has a specially designed liner to lock in that frost-brewed Rocky Mountain taste.
Sweet.
Coors Light. Taste the cold.
That is prime rib, the creme de la crema steaks. You can only get mouth-watering taste like this from prime rib, and you can only get the prime rib sub from Quiznos. Toasty.
Introducing Stoli Blueberry, the latest arrival in a long line of great flavors from Stolichnaya, the pioneer of flavored vodka.
Hello, Tom. You have to watch Midnight Spank, G4's new block of late-night shows.
But I'm tired.
Tom, do you want me to eat your other kidney?
No, calico-colored guinea pig. Introducing Midnight Spank. Weeknights only on G4.
Homeowners need cash? You need to know about the no closing cost home equity line of credit from Countrywide. Unlike many lenders, with Countrywide there's no application fee, no credit reporting fee, no appraisal fee, no underwriting fee, no closing costs. So you could use more of your loan to pay off credit cards and lower your bills. The no closing cost home equity line of credit. No one can do what Countrywide can. Call now and see if you qualify.
Call 1-800-641-9844.
You kill something that's already dead.
It's been fun. Blade, the series, premieres Wednesday, June 28th at 10, only on Spike TV. Thursday Night Knockouts continues on Spike.
Our strategy with Ed was we knew Danny had fast hands. We knew he had some karate experience. We know what Ed's about. You know, Ed could throw some heavy hands, but he's not real fast.
If all was well with the crew.
Today's computers have virtually no emotional intelligence, but researchers are working on the problem. Once again, it's a matter of pattern recognition. In this case, recognizing facial expressions. Connecting our expressions to our emotions, computers can start to recognize how we feel.
Dealing with emotions is an extremely difficult problem, in part because most of them are just very subtly expressed. In 2001, the astronauts, the human characters, almost never express overt emotions. And yet Hal senses that Dave is stressed, and how he does that is a little bit of a mystery, you know, from the voice or from muscle tension, whatever. But somehow, through the very subtle communication of emotion, it's picked up and responded to.
Look, Dave, I can see you're really upset about this. I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly, take a stress pill and think things over. I know I've made some very poor decisions recently. But I can give you my complete assurance that my work will be back to normal. I've still got the greatest enthusiasm and confidence in the mission, and I want to help you. Dave, stop. Stop, will you? Stop, Dave. Will you stop, Dave? Stop, Dave. I'm afraid. I'm afraid, Dave.
Well, I think there's going to be a big push toward developing AI entities and smart systems that have emotional intelligence, if only so that it will be easier for us to interact with them. In fact, in 2001, that was one of the points Dave made, that Hal gives the appearance of having emotions. He's programmed that way because it makes it easier for us to interact with him. I believe that we'll find it will just be easier for people to interact with systems when the systems interact on our grounds.
Well, I better go. You guys, I don't want to bother you anymore.
Well, it's been interesting. Glad to
Yes.
have you.
Real good.
It won't be very good, but we
yeah,
did the best we could
yeah,
with what we had.
I think it'll be good.
Oh, dear. Well,
that's about all I had, I
do
guess.
what you can.
Unless you can think of something else you want to.
No.
Are you involved in the building committee for when they built the sanctuary or anything like that?
I was in the building committee for Forest Park Church originally.
For when they built Wade Hall and all that?
When the first unit of the
You know,
building.
they've got the plan. I've never seen the full plans for the whole church. And Cheryl says, hey, they're in the library.
Yeah.
On top of the library.
Arizona Gene Company. Only
These fancy figures I get from MCI. The way I figure, they must use that new math. Because according to plain old arithmetic, I do better with that AT&T True USA savings.
True USA savings from AT&T. Spend $25 a month on long-distance calls in the U.S. We'll give you 20% off. Guaranteed.
My kids, they miss their mama. So I was using MCI's friends and family to keep in touch. Until my daughter Maddie told me about True USA savings from AT&T.
With True USA savings, it's 20% off your monthly long-distance bill for calls in the U.S. Plain and simple. Just call 1-800-PIC-ATT to switch today.
I spend $25 a month, and they subtract 20% from my bill. So I switched.
I don't want to worry about saving on just some of my calls. With AT&T, I'm guaranteed 20% off. Now, I like that.
You can call anyone, anytime, anywhere in the U.S. and save 20% with AT&T True USA Savings.
The way I see it, now I call who I want when I want. I can even call the president. And 20% always equals 20%.
The fact is, 2 out of 3 MCI Friends and Family Basic or Primetime users will save more with AT&T True USA Savings.
So I switched. And I may be partial, but my Maddie, she's a genius.
Just one call today and you'll get 20% off with AT&T True USA Savings. Plus a special bonus, AT&T True Rewards. Get free AT&T minutes or free frequent flyer miles on Delta, United, or US Air. But you only get this if you become an AT&T customer. Switching is free. True Rewards is free. And the 20% savings is true. Call 1-800-PIC-ATT.
Okay, Smarty. You'll be hearing a lot more from your mama now.
Your true voice.
All right, fans, we're back live here on TBS in Orlando. And with me at this time is the Queen, Sensuous Sherry, in mourning, quite obviously, because the man to my immediate right is no longer the WCW heavyweight champ, Nature Boy Ric Flair. That could all change on August 24th at the Clash of the Champions in the heart of America.
Oh, I can guarantee it'll change. It could change tonight if he had the guts to be here live. I heard them all say, Hulk Hogan live. Hulk Hogan will be here tonight. Where are you, Hulk? Where are you, Hogan? Shut up. I'll give you the bottom line. Sensuous one, why are you dressed in black, baby?
Mr. Ric Flair, my man, I am going to a funeral.
Whose funeral, baby?
I'm going to Hulk Hogan's funeral, and not any day in high hell of Lord is anyone going to deprive me of it.
Gino, it goes like this. Hogan, beyond the shut. Keep your mouth shut, punk. I'll slap you down right here. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. Hogan, I stubbed my toe. And you walked in to the history book at the Clash, shut up, at the Clash of Champions on the 24th of this month. I want you to remember 2 things. First of all, you're where you're at in life today by the grace of God. The second thing is, you did it once, big man. Now you gotta do it again. Shut up. And you know what? It can't be done. I'm going for an even dozen. What are we to go out? Flair, 12 times. 12 times. And Gene, tonight, the Sensuous One and I, we're going to the Hard Rock live. We're going to the Baja live.
I'm sorry, we're all out of time. Sensuous Sherry, Ric Flair, and we're live from Disney MGM Orlando. Let's get back to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Vero Beach, Florida, weighing 237 pounds, Terry Taylor.
Terry Taylor making his way to the ring in what should be a tremendous matchup here on our live edition of WCW Saturday Night. The phone lines are still open for you to vote the main event. You call the shots. But Ric Flair's entrance for his matchup when we return from Disney MGM.
Hang up.
Sunday on TBS, WCW is live with Sting, Steamboat, Bad, and more. Live on WCW Main Event, 6:05 Eastern Sunday, live on TBS.
Ooh, great backpack. Looks like 5-star first gear.
She's checking me out big time.
The notebooks are great, too.
I
think she's in love.
That binder could really get me together.
She's mesmerized by my bulging biceps.
And nylon is so strong.
I'm the man of her dreams.
Oh, he's got first gear.
I'll have to fight him off with a stick.
5-star first gear from Mead. A great way to carry yourself.
What is CNN Sports Tonight?
Highlights, stats, and scores. The play of the day.
To catch what happened in sports today,
watch CNN Sports Tonight, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific on CNN.
A short while ago, America fell in love with the Singer Handy Stitch. But you ain't seen nothing yet. Introducing the Singer Tiny Tailor. It's genuine Singer quality, genuine Singer performance, at a price that will amaze you. This Singer may be called Tiny Tailor, but there's nothing tiny about the features. The true lock stitch assures durable, secure stitches all the time. Choose the long stitch for most of your mending needs. Raise or lower hems, make fun decorations, then switch to the short stitch for extra delicate materials or projects that require a tighter stitch. Tiny Tailor is quick, easy, and accurate. When you're finished, reverse stitching secures the ends of your seam and keeps it secure. Want more features? There's a fumble-free drop-in bobbin, a pop-up bobbin winder to quickly switch thread, a free arm for sleeves and pant legs, and yes, a real foot control so both hands can guide your fabric. There's even a storage drawer packed with Singer accessories, plus a fold-out handle to carry your lightweight Tiny Tailor anywhere. All this for 3 easy payments of only $19.95. Order your Singer Tiny Tailor now.
Don't send any money. Just call 1-800-257-1234. We'll bill your credit card 3 monthly payments of only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. To order your Singer Tiny Tailor, call 1-800-257-1234. Just 3 monthly payments, so call now. 1-800-257-1234.
Hey, Cincinnati. The next great play is a pitch away.
The next great play is just a pitch away. Braves and Reds, live at 2:05 Eastern Sunday on TBS.
And ladies and gentlemen, the opponent to be accompanied by Sensuous Sherry from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 245 pounds, 11-time former world heavyweight champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair!
Woo! Come on, Shivani! Back the straw that stirs the drink.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair.
We are #1. You know why? Because of that man right there. Ric Flair, who is soon to be WCW champion of the world.
Woo! He will get his title shot coming up on August 24th. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And already the chant of Hogan. What a return match it will be. What a clash of the champions it will be.
It'll be a completely different match than you saw on pay-per-view. Because Hogan this time will be the champion. Flair will be the challenger. They will have different insights. They will have a different strategy for this match. It'll be better than what you saw in Orlando at the beach.
We also know that Steamboat and Stunning Steve will go at it for the U.S. title. If Steamboat gets this, or if Stunning Steve gets disqualified, he will lose the title to Steamboat in that match.
I mean, you hate to be repetitious and say things that people have heard for years, but every match on the Clash is a main event.
No
it really is.
Our greatest ever, without a doubt.
And it keeps getting better. It keeps getting better. I'm telling you, watch WCW put a hold on you.